for coming out tonight. We have our rescheduled coffee house. Thank you for all of you making the date change for us, and book fair. We have vouchers tonight if you're doing some shopping, which we hope you will. We have vouchers on the table that you give them, and then a percentage of all the sales tonight comes back into the G&T program. So we hope that you'll support the program that way. And tonight, I'd also like to thank our Board of Education and Central Administration for supporting both Gifted and Talented and the arts. Programs like this are made possible because we have the support, we have the classes that can help the students create the work that you'll be seeing tonight. So we're really happy to work in Woodbridge where they support Gifted and Talented and the arts. I'd also like to thank our wonderful teachers, Ms. Quinn and Ms. Lejeski, who do all the hard work in class and helping the students to prepare. And this is our mid-year performance. We also have the music show and the drama performances later in the year, so we hope you'll come back again for those performances. We really look forward to them. If you're here with anyone who needs a seat, they've only given us a few, so we'll save them for folks who really need to sit down for one reason or another. There's a few chairs here, so if you're here with someone who needs that, you can help them out in that way. And we're going to turn it over to the students. I'm told they're doing their own introductions, so I'm going to sit back and enjoy the show. And I hope you will too. Thank you.
Never Trust a Poet by Joe Palladino. Never trust a poet, as they are born to seduce. They live to seize the heart and control its strings as a ventriloquist does a puppet. It's a dangerous business reading a poem. You turn the pages, and if you don't mind your feelings, there's no telling where you'll be swept off to. Poets lie, lead you into a false sense of love and security, then rip your heart out and devour it before your very eyes. But perhaps poets' greatest weapons are their readers themselves. They keep on reading, and lo, the fleeting hours slip through their fingers as they are taken on a turbulent emotional flight, until they reach the end. They still are condemned, however, to read more poems, to be lied to, controlled, hypnotized, paralyzed, and heartbroken all over again. Never trust a poet.
Ode to Math by Morgan Ryan. Math, oh math, my dearest friend, you go by many names. Algebra, arithmetic, the epitome of my pain. You with your functions, with your equations, your fractions and your graphs. Watching my grades go down thanks to you is always such a laugh. You truly make the world go round, but you're for the stronger of minds. Why then must you bother me? You know I'm no Einstein. I have better things to do than find the value of X. All your equations, honestly, are simply too complex. What's the point of graphing functions in this grand scheme of life? All it ever really does is bring me endless strife. In truth, dear Math, these are the reasons I'm writing you this letter. I think we ought to take a break. English is just so much better. Thank you.
Sun Ever Rising by Samantha Ayers. Ocean waves rippling, twisting, churning, crippling. Birds flying, clouds crying, leaves hanging, slowly dying. The sun rises higher and higher, orange swirls, none the wiser. Purple gleams wash out the moon, leaving simple celestial dunes. Blinded by its flamboyant rays, all the airplanes fade away. Souls dance while heaven prays, it's the end of another day. For the sun, as strange as it may seem, it's just the beginning of its gleam. Yes, it may seem it's subsiding to the moon's majestic rings, but really it's just emerging, showing the world who it really is and not just what it seems. Tomorrow may bring terror, hate, sadness, or death, but truth be told, with light like gold, the sun will rise right behind you, giving life to beings and thoughts anew.
The Doorway by Cassie Kozlowski. The doorway, my doorway of fate. Once I go through, there is no going back. Out there, I could dance with starlight at midnight, or I could stay and hide with cloaking shadows. I could be free with misty clouds, or stay caged with my fears. For the stars are wild and blaring, while the shadows are calm and quiet. But shadows are agony, calm is tears, quiet is paranoia. Where wild is exhilarating, blaring is clarity, stars are beauty. The doorway, my doorway of fate. Once I go through, I'm never going back. Thank you.
Cleaning my room by the orchestra doing. Honey, clean your room. But Mom, I have to go to the park. Clean your room. I have to feed a shark. Clean your room. I have to go to my friend's house. Clean your room. I have to go catch a mouse. Clean your room. I have to write about lions. Clean your room. Mom, I'm not lying. Clean your room. I have to eat a horse. Clean your room. I'm feeling hoarse. Clean your room. I have to do my homework. Okay, do it now. Fine, I'll clean my room.
Hi, my name is Hafsa Ahmed and my poem is The Gateway. As I sit down with my secret tool, I begin reading the magic words. Slowly, the room fades away, and I enter the gateway to a whole new world. A place where unicorns roam free, mighty dragons soar through the sky, and everyone can be whatever they want to be. Suddenly, a knock brings me back to reality. I gaze down at the book in my hand and smile. Just one more chapter. Thank you.
My Perfect Bottle by Ari Richardson. Deep inside my garden of mind, a porcelain white bottle peacefully resides. She sits beauteous upon layers of vines, freckled with pansies that are never to die. She holds the tears I had feared to weep, and the words which tied my tongue. She holds my saddest hours and my timeless thoughts, which I thought would be gone. She is a version of me that is truly infinite. She reminds me of things that I had wished to be distant. She is the dreams I forgot, all the steps I have taken, and when she fills to the top, I become fairly shaken. I would hate to remember all the risks I wish I had taken. Thank you.
Music by Tim Degnan. It could be the light and darkness. It could make you laugh like a hyena. It could be a tone setter. It could be relaxing after getting home from a long day of work. It could help you express yourself. It could teach you a lesson like a teacher. But no matter what type of music it is, it has meaning. Thank you.
Well, with that segue, we have to give a musical selection. Ms. Law.
Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I will be singing You Raise Me Up by Josh Groban. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
City Lights by Ashley Yamson. Let me take you to a place where the bustling of cars is never ending, and the sputtering and honking of horns is monotonous. Let me guide you through the tall, glassy buildings and skyscrapers in the distance, and show you the small alleyways where mice scurry and cats lurk. The city shakes and rumbles with loud, obnoxious excitement. Soon, the darkness of night approaches the loud city. Boats return to docks after sailing on calm seas. As the city stops honking, sputtering, and bustling, a wave of silence hits its surface, leaving the calm blinking of city lights. Purple, white, blue, and yellow glow and shine throughout the streets, glistening and reflecting, dancing across tall, glassy windows. Cats hiding away from sight at last come out, dazzled by the city lights. This is when the city really comes to life. Thank you.
Three Chairs by Sarah Zimwitz. 3 chairs I found while wandering in the woods, their occupiers being 3 women in hoods. They were conjuring a potion, moving in slow motion. I found 3 chairs in the woods. What, I asked, were they brewing it for? Would it start a fire? Unlock a magical door? They were reciting a spell over what looked like a well. I found 3 chairs in the woods. I got closer and closer, but was still out of sight. But that a familiar call gave me a fright. Honey, come here, it's time for your meal. I realized it was Mom, and then I started to feel. My mind was racing, it was all so surreal. My eyes flew open, I heard my alarm chime, and I quickly been realizing I've been dreaming the whole time. I dreamt of 3 chairs in the woods.
Spider by Satya Senthil. I am a spider. I have been cursed with beady eyes and sharp fangs. I want to be friends with humans. I walk into a house, under the door, my heart thumping against my ribcage. I try to see, but lint clogs my sight. I panic. I crawl across the floor and into a crack. I use my artistic ways to make ribbons of gossamer to cover the entrance. Then I wait. Thank you.
October by Shreya Singh. October smells of pleasing pumpkin pie. He speaks in a hushed, peaceful voice. His friends include beaming jack-o'-lanterns and witches with warts. Late season lighting illuminates his rosy red eyes. Every day he wears a straw hat made up of sky and sneakers that contain barren fields. At dusk he removes his hat, revealing his head black as night, topped with starry hair. His soothing snores settle red, brown, and yellow leaves onto the floor of his bungalow. The next morning his hat has turned gray. Dandruff drifts off his head, or snow as the humans know it. Then continues another normal day of October. Thank you.
Spring by Nicole Mazur. Okay. The first smell of flowers that open up with pride. The sunny blue sky twinkles in my eye. The fresh grass sways side to side, and I spot baby birds dancing high up in the sky. As I swoosh and run through the sunflower fields, I feel the slow, warm breeze flowing by me, taking with it all my negative thoughts. Breathing in the fresh smell, I fall swiftly to the ground. Oh spring, I hope you never have to leave me.
An Astronaut's Dream by Eden Bahar. The black paint can leaves me staring into an ebony abyss. Thoughts become a sandstorm, whipping hard against me. I long to hurl myself into another world of permanent opportunities, and wish that my dreams of simple strolls and crimson corn-soaked leaves would come true. But I'll have to leave my hopes of sweater weather days and casual jeans behind. I pull the unused paintbrush from my pocket and think of the future I've sacrificed my normal life for. Sweeping the soft bristles against my palm, I shakily dip the brush into the staining tar and convince myself I'm not running away from my problems, just finding a way to leave them behind completely. Slowly, the light fades away and the world disappears, as my arm paints large strokes of midnight sky on my window. I stare at nothing and sleep my last night on Earth. Tomorrow, I'll be in the shuttle. After years of shooting for the stars and gazing upwards, I'll be on Mars, my new home.
The Mysterious Moon by Avantika Pareto. A snowy angel watching over you at night. The moon is your parents' messenger, telling them if you raided the kitchen at night or if you slept quietly without causing any mischief. The moon approaches my window, stretching itself to the ground. As it glances through the ocean, wolves start a howling commotion. The moon gives guidance to all the nocturnal creatures that lurk at night, showing them all the natural features of the immense world. The joyful moon sings softly and laughs and smiles, but never makes a sound until the very next night.
My Evil Shadow by Sonia Grover. My evil shadow lurks in the heart of night, the only place she is welcomed. Because sometimes in the dark, black thoughts come. My shadow hears my anger, and she laughs. My shadow remembers my smiles, and she cries. But at the first sight of dawn, my spirit comes to life, and my shadow runs to hide. Thank you.
Ocean by Savatmika Subramoni. Gleaming in the starlight, she breathes quietly, listening closely to the sounds of the night. With every wave, you can see her glamorous smile. She wears the most beautiful blue gown that holds the deepest secrets. The ocean's hair is decorated with shiny, smooth pearls and precious jewels. She never sleeps. Her breath comes in gentle waves along the shore. She is the ocean, guardian of all life in the sea. Thank you.
Voice of the Flames by Serena Ediga. Cackling and booming, flames erupt in a blazing haze. They ooze dark shadows that creep along the lonely house. Sparks ignite in an ocean of heat, enveloping the mahogany house in a feverish embrace. Ebony ashes tickle the sizzling house as the great giant arm lashes out and slaps the firewood. It moans and groans as it burns away, swaying in the dark night, and its eyelids become droopy. Soon, only the gentle song of the wind is heard, and the sizzling fire falls into a deep sleep. Until, of course, the booming voice of the flames echoes in your house once again. Thank you.
February by Matish Gard. February speaks in freezing sub-zero temperatures. It greets you with soft blankets of snow. February tastes like brownies and hot chocolate. It smells like cupids shooting arrows of love and affection. February rages with gusting winds and hailstorms. February sings about frosted ice-glazed mountains and cries about global warming. February shivers and shakes, waiting for summer to arrive. Thank you.
The Man in the Moon by Mahi Patel. I sit in bright daylight, watching the sun play. The moon jealously watches.
nestled in the bottom of my jeans pocket. I say, no going up yet, it's the sun's turn to shine, but still, the moon tries to run away. As he nearly escapes, I see the craters on his pale, milky face that make him feel so insecure. But in my eyes, he's nothing but a kind, sweet goofball. As the smell of blissful cedar wood tinges the evening air, I can see that the moon feels trapped, like an animal stuck in a cage. Although he hates to admit it, the moon feels he has only one role in life, to stay up in the blackness of space. When everyone goes to sleep, the moon is left with nothing but the silence of the night.
Where Does Fear Hide? By Chris Patel. Fear hides in the amber core of a blistering volcano. Fear hides in your deepest secrets. Fear hides in the darkness of a Halloween night. Fear hides under the shimmering black sea. Fear hides in gloomy jungles ready to conquer small villages. Fear hides in the azure heart of a lightning bolt. The only thing that can vanquish fear is hope and courage. And if you ever want to find hope and courage, you could always look for it in the depths of your heart. Thank you.
Wailing Bell by Amenadella. Oh, hear the cry of the wailing bell, wrenching from weak mortal smell, that comes from prayers that dwell within the heart's weakest shell. Standing around the wailing bell, do you realize your story to tell is only the part of a dismal spell making the metals scream and yell? Why do you come from across the land only to see your words left to be strand along the long stretch of time's sand? I can't do anything to help except stand. Within the cry of the wailing bell came thunder, its wooden lungs shaking all of those who had fell, leaving behind twisted tongues. No one was deterred by the snow. Going to the ground on their knees, humanity began to speak in woe. May you hear our prayers, please. Never heard how ironic it was to be for the wailing bell and its plea. All of humanity would never agree on the wailing bell's sad degree. Yet there was one man of flesh, of premonition to forever relish. Yet questions weren't to wrench, from all his anger he did clench. Fyodor, oh Fyodor of small Leon, his fear of death he does home. After grief took so long to atone, the death of his son, oh his son. No longer bound by his sanity, long ago was that quickly lost. For his son, oh his son of plenty, weighed groups of mental cost. To all the bells he did so venture, not to whine or cry, oh so tender, but the walls of his heart to enter, his emotions to no longer render. Only he shall ever realize there's a copper sunrise, when the crow's cry dies and vows then comprise. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Julian from Forest Middle School. I'm going to be singing Heart and Soul by Hoagie Carmichael. Heart and soul, I fell in love with you, heart and soul, the way a fool would do madly, because you held me tight and stole a kiss in the night. Heart and soul, I begged to be adored, lost control, and tumbled overboard gladly. That magic night we kissed, there in the moon mist, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Heart and soul, I fell in love with you, heart and soul, the way a fool would do madly, because you held me tight and stole a kiss in the night. Heart and soul, I begged to be adored, lost control, and tumbled overboard gladly. That magic night we kissed, there in the moon mist.
My name's Natigna. I'm going to play the piece The Tempest. John Giannone,
Now John Finkel.
and we'll be singing Perfect, and he'll be playing the guitar. I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, and you look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve it. You look perfect tonight.
My name's Alexa Rocha, and I'm reading City Snow. Billboards peer through their snow-covered screens as sugary snow dances gracefully through the chilly air. Tourists scramble around the busy streets in their silky velvet jackets, scarves covering their skin. Lampposts shine down on the sparkling bleached mountains of powder below. Pigeons rest peacefully in their nests, giving warmth to their young. The city lights reflect on the gleaming frozen lake, like a sunset beaming on an ocean. In the eyes of a local, this is nothing but the usual, the wondrous and magical city snow. Taken for granted, full of noise instead of sweet, calm silence. But to an outsider, it's a mystical snow glow waiting to be explored, as Jack Frost's bony finger taps them on their frigid shoulders.
My name is Nancy Gadd. Their sorrow paints the night sky gray with clouds that resemble worn-out cotton, covering the moon's light. Lightning strikes the tip of the castle they call home. The castle is lined with fine gold on the edges of its roof. Trees grow luscious blossoms and people smile to the sun just above, but this was long ago. Now the walls of the palace have cracks that ghosts like to hide in. Children are told not to play on the land surrounding it or climb its walls, for those who disobey are never seen again, swallowed whole by the darkness like a cyclops. The castle is covered in shadow, it's like an infinite blanket, and surrounded by black-bark trees, with the look of winter all year long. Lightning was just a spark of light to the people below. The people live under a silver sky will not last for much longer, for like the light, people's hope that their home will remain in light's hold, and the castle is only a warning to them to obey the laws of magic. Thank you.
My name is Emily. Now I'm reading my poem, Hot Air Balloon. Waiting for the train to take me to New York City, grasping onto my ticket, the train pulls up to me making a screech. I hop on excited to go to the Big Apple. The ride seems endless.
Finally, the moving vehicle comes to a stop and I get ready to exit. I fetch my sunglasses and wallet and head out onto the street. Shops grab and pull me inside. So much to see and do. The day flies by faster than I ever thought it could. Finally, it's time to head back to the station, realizing that the train leaves in 6 minutes. I run down the street and my sunglasses fly off my head. I zoom to pick them up and lift my head to see a colorful dot in the sky. I run, but not for the train. The dot, I had to know what it was. I followed it so far, all the way to Central Park, panting as if I'd run a marathon. The dot became clearer as I came closer. It was a hot air balloon flying over a sheet meadow. I needed a picture of it. Scrambling for my camera, I pointed and clicked. The background of building, the scenery, and the trees, all captured inside my camera. A photo never to be forgotten. I strolled back to the train station, relaxed and relieved, stepped onto the next train, headed for home. Oh, sweet Boston, here I come. I looked out of the window, not only to see my reflection, but to see the dot. I rode the train for hours, and the dot never left my mind.
This is gospel for the fallen ones, locked away in permanent slumber, assembling their philosophies from pieces of broken memories. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. They're gnashing teeth, criminal tongues, inspire against the odds, but they haven't seen the best of us yet. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. 'Cause these words are knives that aren't leave scars. The fear of falling apart. Truth be told, I never was yours. The fear of falling apart. This is gospel for the vagabonds, ne'er-do-wells and insufferable cheaters, confessing their apostasies, led away by imperfect imposters. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Try and slip through the notes and bury me alive, but I won't give up without a fight. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. 'Cause these words are knives that often leave scars. The fear of falling apart. Truth be told, I never was yours. The fear of falling apart. The fear of falling apart.
Hi, I'm Abigail Mahaldo, and this is A Path of Hope. You are lost, terrified, and alone. You are surrounded by darkness. Your heart beats fast. Your body shakes out of fear. Your head fills with lies, forcing you to believe them. Your mind gives in to your fear, making you believe in things that aren't true. Suddenly, your vision blurs, allowing you to only see illusions. The darkness and fears that embrace you swallow you whole, leaving you feeling defeated. All of a sudden, a little speck of light appears next to you. You look up and your vision becomes clear. The fear that has trapped you in its grip loosens more and more, making it easier to slip away. You watch the darkness scurry away like a tiny mouse, running away from its predator. More and more specks of light appear. You stand tall, confidence and bravery shine within you. The gentle gold specks swirl around you, leading you to a path covered in gold, and follow them because it's a path of hope.
The Letters by Juliana Siegel. I had a letter in my hand to ask my old friend if we can be just as close again. As I was walking, the harsh wind came closer and closer. Finally, whisked my poor little letter away. Chasing and chasing the small envelope was no easy task. As I finally was about to get a grip on it, the letter jumped into a pond filled with wild birds. The elegant bleached geese came up from their rest, getting hungry for dinner. Looking at my soaking letter, the geese tasted a morsel, and then, in a blink of an eye, migrated over the horizon, carrying the envelope filled with my hopes and dreams. I guess the universe didn't want us to be friends again. Our bond is now broke, the memories have faded. Goodbye, my dear friend, you will forever be missed.
Hello, my name is Rosemary Leonard. I'm from Ford's Middle School and I will be singing Say Something. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. And anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I will swallow my pride. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. And anywhere I would follow you. Oh, say something, I'm giving up on you. Whoa, say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something.
The Keyhole by Gracie Singh. Peeking into the unknown world, watching the exquisite light, keeping my eyes open for danger, oh, what will I find? The rusty door creaking, making a peculiar sound, looking through the hole, searching for what to find. The deep blue ocean, with the blazing sun shadowing it, seagulls crying and children laughing, the peaceful waves coming and going. Oh no, the keyhole is losing its luminous light. Now it is closing and all is left inside.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Whalen. I will be playing My Heart Will Go On from Titanic.
Hi, my name is Raylani Rea. I'm from Ford's Middle School, and I'm going to be singing Shallow, a cappella, from A Star is Born. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never make the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now. Oh, 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 oh. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never make the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Alyssa Sabelli, and I'm reading This Beautiful Place. Let me take you to a place where I belong. But it's not in the real world. It doesn't exist. This place is bright, but I feel the darkness. Some can hear a lovely song, but all I hear is silence. Some can smell the sweet air and feel the warm sunshine. I smell the rotting wood of my old abandoned dreams. Sometimes clouds hover overhead. Is it because of me? The air becomes thick. Is it my fault? It turns cold. I put my head down. If only I let every wisp of worry wash away with the wind, lose my fears, swallow my tears, and forget that I have sinned. This is a safe place. I don't have to be scared. But I am. And I will stay scared until I see that this place is just in my mind. I'm in the real world. It's not perfect, but it's an adventure. I don't have to pretend to be brave. I simply have to open my eyes and see the sun shine down on this beautiful place. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kira Guadalupe. Hi, my name is Olivia Spano, and we're going to be singing Love Story by Taylor Swift.
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. See the light, see the party, the ball gown. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo. You were throwing pebbles in my tiny sand. Stay away from Juliet. I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. to see you. We keep quiet 'cause we're dead if they knew, so close your eyes. Escape this town for a little while. That you were Romeo, I was a scarlet letter, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. But you were everything to me, I was begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all that's left to do is run. You will be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. So we were both young when I first saw you. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I could never do you wrong. I knew I found the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue, I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I would not do to make you feel my love.
Hi, I'm Emily. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Silent skies, a windowsill. Creeping cries drift into perfect stillness. One shattered night. The sun was so bright back when promises broke my fall, but when darkness fell, I fell hard. A single thing in the shape of goodbye, a single heart shattered with a lie. I tore myself apart in order to put myself back together. I willed myself to pick up my pieces. I destroyed what I used to be in order to keep myself breathing. I rearranged what I was, then glued it in place, and acknowledged that I can't just forget memories that refuse to be erased. Stumbling upon the path, I finally found another fire. After winds blew and flames grew cold, I found a way to keep blazing. The sun has since returned, marking the dawn of a new day. Over is the endless era of gray. The glue slowly dried, piece by piece. Then I wasn't pieces, and I was set free.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Walking down 29th and Park, I saw you in another's arms. Only a month we've been apart. You look happier. I saw you walk inside the park. You said something to make you laugh. I saw that both your smiles were twice as wide as ours. Yeah, you look happier. You do. Ain't nobody hurt you like I hurt you. Ain't nobody love you like I do. Promise that I will not take it personal. If you're moving on with someone new, but baby, you look happier, you do. My friends told me one day I'll feel it too, but until then I'll smile and hide the truth. But I know I was happier with you. I saw you walk inside the park. I dreamed of you walking in empty bar, and I'm telling myself you're happier, aren't you? Ain't nobody hurt you like I hurt you. Ain't nobody need you like I do. I know that there's others that deserve you. I am still in love with you, but I guess you look happier, you do. My friends told me one day I'll feel it too. I could try to smile and hide the truth, but I know I was happier with you.
I'll be reading Friend.
The eyes of a spider see your ups and downs and walk you through your problems without ever making a sound. Sitting in a corner, unnoticed by all, taking in your problems and making webs of your mistakes. Lying on your shoulder as light as a feather, but that is just more weight to carry. The spider can see your pain, or at least he thinks he does, listening to you cry aloud while all he can do is tell you to stay calm. Spiders are the ones that know you best, but it's okay, don't worry, they will never tell. One day as the darkness drew nearer and nearer, my spider could see what it was really like for me. He always said he understood, but he never really did until that day, when fear, pain, and darkness stomped into my room. My spider, my friend, hid under the floorboards, watching all the pain unravel, and I haven't seen my spider since.
Hi, I'm
Allison Devitt, and I'm going to sing All of Me by John Legend.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you're kicking me out. I've got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh.
Hi, I'm Shayna Luss, and I will be reading The Star. Once upon a time, a star was born, clustered and collected in the center spotlight. It danced and giggled through the toughness of the night. We embrace this light as our savior when we are afraid and alone. City lights are drops of rain sprinkling my forehead with each cautious step I take. I am closer to a destination beyond imagination, a place where I can open my eyes to a brighter future where anything is possible. A place where emblems of color surround me as I awaken from my rest. But now that star is fading away, and the darkness comes to take its place. The midnight ink seals the rays of lights as we are left in total darkness, wondering if the deceiving star will visit us once more. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Isabella, and I'll be singing Sit Still Look Pretty by Daya.
Could dress up to get love, but guess what? I'm never gonna be that girl who's living in a Barbie world. Could wake up and make up and play dumb, pretending that I need a boy who's gonna treat me like a toy. I know the other girls wanna wear expensive things like diamond rings, but I don't wanna be the puppet that you're playing on a string. This queen don't need a king. Oh, I don't know, you've been so bad. This guy right here's gonna rule the world, and yeah, that's where I'm gonna be, 'cause I wanna be. No, I don't wanna sit still, look pretty. You get off on your 9 to 5 dream of picket fences and trophy awards, but no, I'm never gonna be, 'cause I don't wanna be. No, I don't wanna sit still, look pretty. I'm still right, could be nice for one night, but then you wanna take control, and I would rather fly solo. That's not right, she did right in her life. Let's have a man do the choice, 'cause that's not what a lady's for. The only thing a boy's gonna give a girl's for free captivity. And I might love me some vanilla, but I'm not that sugar sweet. Call me HPSC. Oh, I don't know, you've been so bad. This guy right here's gonna rule the world, and yeah, that's where I'm gonna be, because I wanna be. No, I don't wanna sit still, look pretty. You get off on your 9 to 5 dream of picket fences and trophy awards, but no, I'm never gonna be, 'cause I don't wanna be. No, I don't wanna sit still, look pretty.
My name is Gabrielle Herrera, and I'm going to be singing Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up the color on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. See the kids on the street, not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with a man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make the change. Na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I've realized there are some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with a man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make the change. Na 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 na.
I'm Ryan Flora, and this is my poem titled Sailing Through the Storm. No one here can live their life without sailing through the storm. There's always some point in the sea where they're ripped and thrashed and torn. No two storms are equal though, they are all unique. Some storms can be devastating, others are just weak. All storms can be conquered, there's always a way. Fail to make it through in time, and you could never be the same. Make sure your ship's in peak condition, leave your fears behind, and always be prepared to sail through the sea inside your mind.
Hi, my name is Tejasu Jayanthinathan, and I'll be singing All I See Is Gold by Bridget Mandler.
I've got a sea of flowers, but all these hours are just mine alone. No one's home. Buy me the finest china. Each time I dine, it's always me alone with the heater on. Left to your own devices, a master of disguises. Why is that not surprising? It's like you're Midas. Oh, now all I see is gold. All I see is gold. Now all I see is gold. All I see is gold. You're probably somewhere sunny, and I'm here wondering if you dream of me, or you're by the sea. but you're not with me. And now I just can't tell him that's just the way you felt when we were just beginning. You've turned to Midas. Oh, oh, now all I see is gold. All I see is gold. Oh, oh, now all I see is gold. All I see is gold.
Hi, my name is Shuchi, and I'm going to be singing You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift. You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset, she's going off about something that you say, 'cause she doesn't get your humor like I do. I'm in my room, it's a typical Tuesday night. I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like, and she'll never know your story like I do. But she wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers, dreaming about the day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you, standing all alone, so why can't you see? You belong with me. You belong with me. Walking the streets with you in your worn-out jeans, I can't help thinking this is how it ought to be. Laughing on a park bench, thinking to myself, hey, isn't this easy? And you've got a smile that could light up this whole town. I haven't seen it in a while since she brought you down. You say you're fine, I know you better than that. Hey, what you doing with a girl like that? She wears high heels, I wear sneakers. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers, dreaming about the day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you, then you all alone, so why can't you see? You belong with me. Standing by and waiting at your back door all this time. How could you not know, baby? You belong with me. You belong with me. Hi, I'm Riley, and I'm going to sing 1,000 Years by Christina Perry.
breathe. I will not let anything take away. I'm standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to me. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I've loved you for 1,000 more. All alone, I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000
Hi, my name's Abu Lauren, and I'm singing The Only Exception by Paramore.
deep in my soul, the love now has. We gotta find other ways to make it alone and keep us released. And I've always lived like this, keeping it comfortable distance. And up until now, I sworn to myself I'm content with loneliness, because none of it was ever worth the risk. But you are the only exception. 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 I got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me. I know you're leaving in the morning when you wake up. Could you leave me some kind of proof it's not a dream? Oh, you are the only exception. 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 And I'm on my way to believing.
Hi, my name is Vihan Agarwal, and I'll be singing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on.
go on. Once more you open the door, and I know that your heart and my heart will go on and on.
Thank you everyone for coming. We're really proud of the students tonight. One last round of applause for them. Just impressed by the quality of their musical talent as well as the poetry pieces that were read. So thank you all very much, and we hope to see you again when we have our music concert in the spring as well as our theater show. So thank you. Have a good night.